I'm Iron Man Herb Bailey, along with a whole host of guests this week. I'm just going to have them introduce themselves right now, and so we'll get that out of the way. So just say your names to the camera.
Nick Badger, Brantley Hudson,
Joseph Bryan.
I'm Rob Gar.
And Rob is the football coach and athletic director at Carleton Prep Academy, and we are broadcast that we're taping this on a Thursday afternoon, but you're seeing it Thursday evening. And this is called my Charlie Harper mug because it's from 2.5 Men, the exact replica. And I kind of like forecast the games from the steam for the Charlie Harper mug. And this week, Steelers and Falcons will go on. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the Falcons will be in the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl. But I want to get to these important guests, and that's why probably a lot of you are watching because you heard that they're going to be on. They had a great season, and the head coach talked to me about the season before the season started, because I remember being with you guys in the weight room and did an interview then, and you guys are working out hard. Did you think then that the season would be that successful?
Yes, absolutely. I knew we had, like I told you back then, we lost a lot of seniors, but we also had a lot of guys like Nick and Joe and Brantley as well when he was here before that had been on the field a lot. So we had a lot of returning talent. Obviously, it's hard to replace a quarterback like Brian Murtaugh, but we did, and these guys stepped up along with everybody else, and we ended up right where I thought we would be back in the state championship.
Same thing with you guys. Do you think that you would be that successful?
Yes, sir. We definitely knew where we were headed. Knew we had a lot of talent on the field. And knew it was going to be tough to beat us.
Okay. Now, I remember during the season, and we'll get back to the beginning of the season, but I remember during the season going up to the coach and saying, is there a game that Nick Padgett doesn't do well? And I remember your answer to me. It's like, well, there were games he did not do well, but now he's doing better. And that's typical coach's response. But you had a really great season. Any highlights that you want to share about that jump out as far as you really? Because I remember I actually saw you on Channel 5, the big catch there. They showed on the news. Was there any catches that really stand out?
Not really. I mean, that's probably one of the best catches of the season that I should call it, but well.
Yeah, okay. But now I know, because this is not my first rodeo. I had a cable show in Connecticut, 3.5 years, live television, and whenever I had high school athletes on, it was very tough to get things out of their mouth. So this isn't live, so don't worry, this isn't live, but don't be afraid to talk. It's just the camera and us. And
It's the only time I don't talk.
Yeah. Were they talking on the way?
Put a camera in front of them, they shut up real quick.
So let's get back to like the beginning of the season and the kickoff of the season. Game 1 was against
Williamsburg.
Yes, Williamsburg. What in Game 1 stood out, if you can remember that far, that you said, okay, this is going to be a special season?
Yeah. What stood out was how bad we played on defense. But anytime you put up 56 points on offense, that was a pleasant surprise. I don't think we did. Did we score 56 points last year?
No.
So with the new quarterback, new offensive line, all that, we had something like 550 yards of offense.
Yeah.
So against a big, strong Williamsburg team. So that was, we knew we would be okay there if we could just fix a few things on defense, and that kind of got the ball rolling for us.
But now, to regress just a little bit, the off-season weight training.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, was it kicked up? Do you think that was part of the success of the season?
We definitely got a lot stronger, and you have to be strong to win on the football field. So that was a big upgrade for us.
Were you guys stretched in the weight room this past off season?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Was it good to see the coach weightlifting with you?
Yeah, well, sometimes not. Other times
That impressed me.
No excuses.
That's right. That's right. So Rob, the head coach, was there with them weightlifting and encouraging them, and that definitely I saw that and I immediately thought, okay, that brings the team together. The players see that the coach is willing to do it too, and so kudos to that. The season progressed, and the first loss was against
St. Andrews.
St. Andrews. What was the most disappointing about that?
Most disappointing was at that point in the season, I don't forget, was that the 6th game? Something like that.
No,
Was
six.
5-0, something like that.
5-0.
Yeah, we're going in 5-0. Yeah.
And kind of not looking ahead, but as a coaching staff, we knew if we could get that one, we'd probably be rolling. And we went down there last year and played one of our better games and beat the same very good team
Okay.
at St. Andrews. And this year, the most disappointing part was probably, I think it was 21-12. We beat ourselves and missed 2 extra points, fumbled going in twice, and missed, I think, 3 fourth and very shorts. And then the big thing was, even with all that, they scored with about 4 minutes left, I believe, to make it 20-12, and we jumped off sides. So to make it 19-12, so we were down 7. They walked out to kick an extra point. We jumped off sides. They moved the ball up halfway up to the goal line, and so they decided to go for 2, making a 2-possession game, which kind of put it away. Whereas if they just kicked the extra point, we still would have, even as bad as we played hard enough to have a chance to go down and tie it at the end. I still felt like we could have done that.
And that definitely is a positive. You play bad, you still have a chance to win, and that's good. But then until the championship game, you will not lose again. And there were some games there that I covered that both sides of the ball just played strong games, and these guys play offense and defense, and the guys that are excelling in the offense were excelling in the defense. Do you find that as a team that is true, that you have really good athletes on the team?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd take our top athletes with anywhere I've been. And the only difference is they play a lot more plays than other places because we don't have them many. But other than that, that ride with them any day. And the fact that they're willing to give everything on both sides of the ball just tells you what kind of guys they are.
Sure. We won't talk about the championship game because
we can talk about.
Oh. Do you want to touch on the championship game?
We can.
All right. What happened?
What happened?
Couldn't score.
We got the brakes beat off us. No, I think who was it? I think it was Nick or Brant last night. I said he picked a bad time to play our worst game. And even then, the score looks bad, but I would say it came down to probably about 5 plays, big plays, that they made. I thought we gave them one. We had a fumble that they returned for a touchdown. But other than that, I thought there were 4 or 5 plays that they made, whether it was their defense making a great stop or a great interception, or their offensive, just an individual making a great individual effort play, that broke the game open. Not so much physically dominated throughout the whole game. I just thought it was 4 or 5 plays that really stand out that kind of turned it their way.
Okay.
And then obviously once we get down we're not built to come back from 21 points down. We like to have the ball in our hands and control the clock and that kind of thing. So that kind of got us out of our game plan a little bit. But other than those 4 or 5 plays, it was a pretty doggone good season.
Sure. I'm going to let the guys talk a little, the football players here. Start with Nick. Why do you play football? First of all, why football?
I just love it.
Okay.
Being around, you get to spend time with all your friends over summer.
Yeah,
It's just good life lessons.
definitely good life lessons. Go right. Just go down the line.
Let's see, I like to play because it's physical. You can hit people, not get in trouble. You can have a good time with your friends. Always real competitive sport. A lot of people come out and watch, support you, especially at Cotton Prep. And that's probably about it.
Just love the game, love the atmosphere. College prep brings, as Brandon said, a lot of people come, like to watch you. A lot of people talk about you, know what you're doing. You like to help out, make that kind of glow and not dimmer as much as possible.
Sure.
So
Definitely, you guys have a great fan base there. That's for sure. Do they travel well?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think we had more fans than
Some of the games.
everybody we played on the road, I believe. I know we did it. Let's see.
Talking about Christian.
Calhoun, we definitely did.
yeah. Hilton Head Christian.
Yeah.
Christian definitely. I mean, but no, I think we had more fans than anybody played.
That's great.
It's fun to see. It's fun to be a part of.
Yeah. So who had a senior? Okay. Are you guys the seniors first? You thinking of playing the next level?
Try, give it a
Yeah.
shot.
Gonna try. You too.
Yes, sir. Same here.
What I can see as somebody that covers the team is that you have a bunch of players that can play the next level, without a doubt. And your junior also probably will play in the next level. And
You
but
gotta grow if you want.
Yeah, I gotta. You can't see it from here. My height's gotta go.
hey, I'm 5'5". The short guys can do it, but definitely, I believe that the program, is the way you have it designed now, and this is only been 2 years.
2 years.
2 years, it definitely is grooming players to go to the next level. I just see it in their attitude, and they seem to be very confident players. Why is that, Coach? Why are they so confident?
I think it starts in the weight room, number one. From the first, when I took this job, I think things kind of changed in there. I think they would agree with that, and just kind of do the best we can to hold people accountable for their actions. And when you get that momentum coming from the off season into the season, if you put the work in February through July, you don't want to waste August through November. So we have a bunch of guys that come out and have great practice habits and work hard. They're there to get better, and they, like me, they don't like losing. So it's kind of a combination of all that.
That's good. The ones that played in the All-Star game, how was that experience?
It's definitely different. It's a lot better. It's talent on both sides. Meeting new people.
Was it definitely? Did you think that CPA prepared you well?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely see where you stand with the 1A and 2A and 3A private schools.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely see where you stand when you go there. It's a big difference.
Yeah.
You really got to step up. You got to go hard every play. You can't take no plays off, especially if you want to play.
Yes.
The game's different.
Yeah, it's a lot more speed, fast, smart, aggressive.
Not many weak points.
No.
No. Well, it's always good to have on your athletic resume All-Star game.
It definitely boils down to who wants it more on that team.
Yeah. That's good. Okay, Coach, the season's over. What's as far as the off season, when does that actually start? The training?
December.
December?
We've been in the weight room. It's tough because you get back from week play all the way through Thanksgiving, and then we get back for a week and a half. So we kind of do some light stuff then, and then kind of now we're back at. Then you have a long holiday break. So now we're kind of getting back into the swing of things and really hitting our stride, and we'll really ramp it up really February through the end of April.
Yeah.
And then kind of bring it back down to just what we'll be in there 4 days a week, February through April, and then kind of taper it off as we get to spring football.
No, I know there's who plays in the basketball team. Just do you have a lot of your football players that are in other sports? Or?
Yes. I think the best thing a high school student can do is play a sport every season, or at least 2 out of 3. I don't think focusing on one thing is the best thing to do at these guys' age. I think the more you do, the better.
Sure.
So we encourage it, and I like going and watching Nick and the other guys on our football team play basketball, and I'll be out there watching all these guys play baseball this spring.
Sure.
So I encourage we encourage them to do it as much as they can.
And the athletic director will be wearing another hat. He'll be a softball coach this spring. But now a question for the athletic director is, I up in Connecticut on our sports show, there were 2 high schools in town that never played each other. Kind of like here. And we thought, wow, wouldn't it be something if we had them in some type of competition? And so we created a hot dog eating contest. And the 2 high schools battled it out in a hot dog eating contest. Would you be willing to send CPA in a hot dog eating contest?
Players or coaches?
Players.
Our coaches will win though.
Well,
Can we send coaches too?
we can send
We
coaches
got
too.
a couple coaches that.
We can send coaches too. There's,
Absolutely.
okay, I'm going to talk to
Brantley, you volunteer?
I'm going to talk to the other high school too, and if we can get something together in the future,
Absolutely.
we'll get the Warhawks
Who's gonna
and
be on our team?
Jesse, JD, Cole, Mikey.
Oh yeah, we're in good
Josh.
shape.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Josh
you got some big boys that.
Warren, yeah.
I think we're in good shape there.
So that will be in the months ahead. I'm going to try to get that along. But I want to thank all of you for coming on the show. It goes by fast, but do you think that the championship game will be had in 2017?
What do you think, Joe?
Say the question again?
You're going to be in the championship game, but is there going to be a different result?
Yes. If we just got to work hard. Got to get a lot better. We got to work a lot of technique and get stronger, mentally and physically.
Exactly. Well, Coach, you're doing a good job. Guys, really appreciate you
Yes, sir.
giving me all kinds of good memories as I watched you this year. It was a really, really good season. I'm sure a lot of the viewers